See, now it's gone off again. So I got to work on it's gonna go. Okay, good. So they're coming. You know, YouTube, Twitter, everybody, right? And this is the one that my uncle gave me. This thing is this 1500. The other one the red one that I used, that I tried before. I mean, that one was only like yeah, $500. But so I wasn't really finished with all the testing, and then it's just that Noor wanted it to be up there. You know? But it doesn't need to be recorded to stream. Does it? I'm asking.
Well, nothing's streaming right now. Nothing's live right now.
But it's live. So
okay, now it's live. Yeah. No,
yeah.
You don't need to be recording.
You don't need to be recording. Okay, good. So you know, I want you guys to play with it and test it out and check it out. I have this other thing that will actually work. It's a rocket motor, a wireless rocket motor, and I didn't get a chance to set it up. But if I connect this up, then driving on this on the Brampton web internet, yeah. You know, and of course you know the amount of people on it. You know. Okay, so let me, sister, I'll just go up and get them to sit down. So like, if I could get everybody to take their seats, please. Because we still have a lot of people in the mosque. We still have a lot of people in the mosque. Okay. Okay, if we can get everybody in the mosque. Okay, so we'll continue with the second part of the program and I'll call.
Request the people who are there to come.
Okay, we'll give it another couple of minutes.
Children are requested to be seated and no talking. We are going to continue our program, and the kids who have come late, one or two, they are requesting their parents to have them lined up here. Cheyenne, kindly line up with your teacher. The Salah also, I noticed, talking. It as well. So kindly, this is reported to you is a shepherd, and each of you shall be the shepherd of the people of his house, and he shall be asked of the house of her husband and over their children, and she shall be asked concerning you. Many of us think that we give, and that is why best grades they should Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that one book of syllabus that I, how many of you, because that Holy Quran is not just for recitation. It tells you the code of life. How did you spend your time? Many of our kids, they tell me that to listen to their recitation. If you do so old, do you think they will have time for us? Reciters.
My name is Shayan, and I'm going to recite قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الناس الذي يوسوس في صدور.
Now, is about backbiting.
My name is Adam. He's a very honest person. I think I know. It's when you say something bad about somebody and it's not true. No, that is wrong. If you say something that... What if it's true? If Aziz hears you and accusation, both backbiting is wrong.
Now we have some girls who are going to be talking about the same thing, backbiting. I request them to come up.
Hey, no heckling.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sakina. And my name is Anna. Here comes Roly-Poly Fatima. She's so fat. Don't say that. She will cry if she hears you. I might not really. Just look at that blubber. Would you like it if Fatima said that you're ugly? No way. I'll be so upset. I'll cry. Saying bad things about somebody's looks is backbiting. Just the other day, I read a hadith in which it was reported that if we backbite about somebody, we will give away our good deeds to that person on the day of judgment. And when all the good deeds are given away, we will be given their bad deeds. Do you want that? No way. I don't want to lose any of my good deeds. Then you should be sorry. Now go and apologize to Fatima. Assalamualaikum Fatima. Walaikum salam. Fatima, I said something really mean about you. Inshallah, I'll never do that again.
I forgive you. Backbiting is wrong.
Alhamdulillah, this was just 1 week's effort that the children had put in, and they had done everything on their own. With the help, of course, with their lovely teachers, I would like to invite my team. Sister Inda, please come on. Sister Kulthum, Sister Khadija, had it not been for my team, and I'm missing one member who's on 1 year's leave and will be joining us inshallah, Sister Zainab. They are the lovely people who devote their time, and they are the ones because of whom we have got such a number of children. Constantly the number is rising because they devote their time, not only their time but energy and their love and affection. I'm really, really proud of them, and I'm grateful, and I would like them to give their own views.
I'm not prepared for this. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillah. Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in, amma ba'du. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. I'm not really prepared. But I have been grateful that at that time I came here and I tried to apply a voluntary job, you know, to Sister Shamaila, and Sister Shamaila gave me a job. I mean, this is a voluntary job. Inshallah, 4 of us here, that we come in here to masjid is not for $15 that the parents pay for the administration work, but we do it because we do it for our sadaqah jariyah, inshallah. If you have a, you know, I have been grateful that here we can devote our time to, you know, to teach our children. Because one day when I die, inshallah, everything that I give to our children will lighten my Kuburistan. Inshallah, if today I teach the children how to read Al-Fatiha, one day if I die, inshallah, if they recite Al-Fatiha, they're going to enlighten my barzakh time. And this is the reason that I come here and devoted my time during Sunday school. That this is our sadaqah jariyah, inshallah. Thank you very much for coming. Jazakumullah khairan.
Brothers and sisters, I agree with what my sister Inda has said, and we do what we do because we want to prepare tomorrow's Muslims. We're trying to instill in them akhlaq Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So your children are in good hands. Sister Shamaila is an amazing leader for us, and we are blessed with her knowledge, and we thank you for bringing your children to the masjid and to teaching them to be good Muslims. When we give them a lesson, it's very important that it's repeated at home, because a child cannot memorize a surah in 2 hours. But with your help, inshallah, your children will learn their deen. Thank you.
Jazakumullah khairan. For all the parents and all the people of the community who have come and who are encouraging us, I'm really grateful for the board of the masjid who entrusted good deed to all of us, and especially the parents who entrusted. And alhamdulillah, we are really blessed to have all of you here. Jazakumullah khairan.
begin the second part of our who never fails to make us laugh and every family night this year, as well as previous years. The young and talented Chef Ashraf will inshallah be talking about community harmony.
MashaAllah, I'm very proud and happy to see this beautiful presentation of the students of the Sunday program and the team of Sunday program. MashaAllah, fantastic job. And I think this is how we build community. And really this introduction covers a lot of the talk that I'll be talking about, because really this is how we build the community. We invest in our young children, we teach them, give them the courage to come to the stage and, you know, recite the Quran or make a presentation or show us some of the stuff they have learned. MashaAllah, I'm very proud of them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them and make them, inshallah, grow up to be the leaders of the Muslim Ummah. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Say everyone, inshallah, Ameen.
Ameen.
Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. Allah bless this beautiful children. For our and for sure, bless the parents and bless the teachers and all the effort that is happening here at the Brampton Islamic Center. Inshallah, to start with our topic today, we're talking about building the community and the harmony. I mean, how we can harmonize this community. If we work together, we know how to benefit each other, we know how to learn from each other. As Imam Hafiz and the student have translated the ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يقول in the Quran, دائما إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have created us in a way that we are different than each other. Because obviously if all of us are the same and all of us are just talking to each other, this universe, this government will never work. Because it will be too much redundancy. But this diversity, in reality, it is strength. Because you do things differently than the way I do it. The system does stuff differently. Everyone do things differently. In diversity is really a strength. But inshallah, the topic of our discussion today and our family night today is very interesting. Because I want you to understand how important is the social element of the life of a human being. As a human being, alhamdulillah, we have mind. Then we have intellectual power. And also we have body. And these are the materialistic strength that we have, that body and the demand of that body. And also we have a soul, our that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created, that we live by that. And also the first component is the social component. And as a human being, we are a social being. We need to relate to other people. We cannot live by ourselves. And as we have that need for our bodies, need for our soul, need for our intellectual needs, also we have that social need. We need that. We need to be part of a society. We need to be part of a community. As a human being, we are created like that. And even in the kingdom of animals, you see different animals. Some animals, they are social. They live in kingdoms. They live in communities. Some animals, they live by themselves. But as a human being, we live in community. We can't live by ourselves. And our deen came to address that. That's why you will notice most of our ibadat that we do, the ritual that we do, is in congregation. Salah, we do it in congregation. You cannot do salah by yourself. You cannot do also, obviously, fast Ramadan by yourself. It's announced to the whole community, then the community starts fasting. To give charity, which is a third pillar of Islam. It means someone rich, someone has money, he has to find someone who doesn't have money and who has need, and he gives to him. Then all of it revolves around social life. Hajj is what? Hajj is when all of us go and perform Hajj together. And that's something you don't do by yourself. Everyone has to go to the same destination, at the same time, do the same activity, at the same location. All of this to unite the community of that Muslim. But Ahbab al-Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when I look at Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and how he addressed for us that need, because we know as a human being, everyone wants to feel important. It's very important to feel important. And everyone also has that need of what? To be respected. It's very important. As a human being, you want people around you to respect you. You want people around you to show you that you are important. You will see that in the qualities of Rasul. Sahaba, whenever they talk about Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they mention that they attend his majlis, they attend with him in a gathering, they will see that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is looking at him. Rasulullah is giving them their importance. To the extent the Sahaba, when they reported, he said, Sahaba said, when I sit with Rasulullah, I feel that he is looking at me. He gave me that much importance. You know, this is the quality of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When he sits with the Sahaba, he will let everyone feel important. It's a quality. If you want to unite the community, if you want to bring this harmony in the Muslim community, then we have to learn the method, the style of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam let everyone feel that he is important for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. To the extent everyone would think, oh, Rasulullah is looking only at me. The other Sahaba will tell you, Rasulullah only look at me. But in reality, what Rasulullah is doing, he look at everyone and he gave everyone his importance. Because this is needed. In social life, you need to feel important. Even some Sahaba, they went all the way, seeing that Rasulullah gave them that importance. Seeing that Rasulullah gave them that value and respect, they thought that Rasulullah loved them most. You know the beautiful story of Sayyidina Amr ibn al-As. Sayyidina Amr ibn al-As didn't enter Islam very early. He entered very late. But when he entered Islam, Rasulullah opened the door for him. He made him a leader of an army. He gave him a lot of opportunity and gave him a lot of importance. Till the extent Amr ibn al-As started thinking that the most beloved person for Rasulullah is himself, is Amr ibn al-As. See, this is the key. When you give the people around you that feel of importance, they start attaching themselves to you. They start fulfilling that social need they have in you. They will come closer to you. That's why Amr ibn al-As decided one day, after thinking too much, he said, let me ask Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Straight question. Expecting that Rasulullah will say what? Amr ibn al-As. And Amr ibn al-As was a smart person. Very smart. But Rasulullah in his style of showing respect and importance to everyone felt that Rasulullah loved him most. Then he asked him, Ya Rasulullah, whom you love most? He made it a very straightforward question to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah gave him that answer. He said, Aisha, my wife Aisha, al-Mu'mineen, the daughter of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. Obviously, Rasulullah avoided to give him an answer of a man because he was asking about himself. He was sure that he would say you. He thought. But Rasulullah, he said Aisha. Then he told him, Ya Rasulullah, I'm not asking you about the women. I'm asking you among the men, who you love most. Then Amr ibn al-As is pushing too hard to get the statement from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look what Rasulullah gave him a different news than what he expected. Still Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam put it in a way that is easy for him to take it. But he put it in a way, if you ask me Aisha, meaning my wife, No, I don't want among the women. I want you to tell me among the men. They said, okay, help her. You understand? This is the gentleness of Rasulullah sallallahu, that kindness that he did with people around him, to let them feel happy, appreciated, feel respected, feel important. And believe me, it is a scientific study and statistic prove that the people who succeeded in their work, so the person successful in his work, you know how much the importance of technical knowledge and how much the importance of social, intelligence in your work, how much importance is which one will help you to succeed. They found out that 80% of your success in your work relies on what? Your social intelligence, not in your technical knowledge. Like someone can be a super engineer, who's can invent things, but he doesn't have that social intelligence. He cannot relate to people, he cannot talk to them, he cannot understand them, he cannot show them. Working as a sister mentioned team, I'm working with a team and I don't show this team their importance and their value and how much they are respected, they will never be able to perform. You will hinder all their talent and all their effort. Why? Because you don't have that element that is the most important element. 85% of your success relies on what? Your social intelligence. Then we would like to learn from Muhammad ibn Abdullah, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how we can acquire this 85%. And I try to put it together here in 10 elements. Obviously the topic is big, it can take hours and hours, but I'm going to try to bring it to you 10 points that if you start working on them, start applying them, you will see that people will be able to relate to you. People will be able to attach themselves to you and work with you. You will see a lot of success in your life. You will improve the harmony in our community. 10 points. How much time we have? Then I know how much of this thing we have. You have 10 minutes? Then 1 minute each point. We will see. I would think what we will do, maybe point outside how much we can do. I know now I have 10 minutes, but maybe I'll sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And all of this, I'm taking this from Muhammad. If you want this harmony among yourself, if you do it, you will have that harmony. This is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, and this is the you never know. He is the owner of the company. Then the first key is, and I want to consider, or when we greet only people that we know. You understand? Like 3 guys are sitting here, I say hi, I was asked, what about that? Those that we know, he is no longer a stranger for you. Next. But any human being, if you do it's not that effort that anyone, we welcome him. But I'm telling you, many brothers, the reason he became a member of this community, he said, when I came to the masjid, that's all. Changed his life. How his life changed? That's why I would say sometimes we have to overlook shortcomings. Someone putting the sister entrance, this is just the adab. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, إنما بعثت لأتمم مكارم الأخلاق. I was sent to do what? To perfect the manner of a human being. There is nothing more ugly than someone relieving himself in the masjid of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Is there something more ugly than that? But what Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, when he sees this man relieving himself inside the masjid of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, what did he say? Catch him? What are you doing? How is this? Nothing. Let him finish. Subhanallah, let him finish. Let him finish. his business. And then we can talk to him. That's why when someone comes to the masjid, maybe he doesn't know where is the entrance. He's entering from system entrance, this and that. Don't intimidate the brother. Brother, scared. He will never come back. He will never come back. First greeting. Tahiyya. Salaam alaikum, brother. You look like you moved to this area, you are new here, this and that, and show him. This is the most important thing. The first impression is the lasting impression. Then if we can greet people, let them feel welcome. And that's the beauty of everyone here in the masjid. You can make everyone feel welcome. Like I'm telling you, there is a brother, I know, maybe I can mention his name, Brother Yusuf. So all the kids here in the masjid love him. And I think also dentists love him. Why? Because all the time he keeps some candy inside his pocket. So when the kids see him, they know that he will get some candy and he gives to them. You understand? I don't know if you work for some dentist to take some commission, but my point is here, when you believe people, first impression, the kids will feel, I would like to come to the masjid. I enjoy the masjid. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is the second point I share with you. Muhammad ibn Abdullah. Learn how to listen. Second point, learn how to listen. Most of us, alhamdulillah, with the blessing of Allah, will hear. But one thing we don't have is what? Listening. Don't jump to conclusion. I will share with you a funny story. It is a very funny story. But to show you that without listening, you cannot do anything. You know what happened? We were in a masjid in downtown, and some brothers, they were coming from the university and doing some by their own halaqah of Quran. They sit together, read some Quran, try to study. You understand? And they were discussing among themselves, and one brother asked another brother, what is the translation of this word? What's the translation of this word? MashaAllah, some volunteer, Arab brother, MashaAllah, I know him very nice uncle. He jumped into this and he assumed that these guys have never seen a translation of the Quran. They have no clue what is the meaning of the Quran, and then he grabbed the Quran and he started giving them translation of the Quran. But as if he is on the fly, making a complete translation of the Quran. The guys are sitting there, don't know what to tell him. We studying, this is the halqa of studying together, but the brother is so, passionate about what he is doing, he cannot stop him. He went like that for 5-6 minutes. What is the issue with this uncle? He was not able to listen. If he listened, he will understand that these guys discussing among themselves. They have the translation in their hand. But the brother is asking the other brother to learn what the translation of this word, and he expected the other brother that I remember it, then I give you the translation. Then instead of this happening, mashallah, the uncle, which I appreciate the uncle and his sincere effort, but he spent 5-10 minutes doing something that this student didn't appreciate. Why? Because he didn't listen. Then the first thing that we do, if you want your family life, I'm talking about wife and husband, you want your life to be a successful life, what you should do? One thing, listen. Most of us don't listen. I'm telling you, I don't know. Maybe you claim you listen, but most of us don't listen. We hear. And you know what is going on in your mind? Because when you listen, you have to try to understand what you're listening. The point is to look like that, then the person stop talking, then you stop saying whatever. No, the issue look like that. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, from his style, he would listen and let the person feel that importance. Wallahi, many people come to say our office here have family issue, have different things, and you know what we are looking for? I'm being honest with you. They are not looking for our advice. They are looking for someone to listen. That's all. Believe me, you will be so important. You will be so successful. You will be very respected. If all what you can do is what? Listen. Just listen. You go to the person has whatever he's facing in his life, just listen to him. Listen to him. But engage with him. You don't just try to get it like, the kids don't want to listen and they go, okay, here I'm listening. No, don't do this way. It doesn't work. I'm talking about a person who is really genuinely listening. The moment the person talk and talk and talk, he will calm down. He will feel so relieved just by finding someone who is willing to listen to him. This is the second advice we give you. And Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one time a man was coming to fight with Rasulullah. A man was coming to Rasulullah to fight with him. And the man is like too angry and this and that. Then Rasulullah he told him, I'm going to listen to you. Look at the style of Muhammad. I'm going to listen to you. But I just ask you for one condition. After I listen to you, would you listen to me? See, this is the style of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, no problem. If you're going to listen to me, I'm going to listen to you. Then Rasulullah let him talk, and he listened to him, and he understand all what he wants to say. Not only that, after he's almost finished, he said, do you have anything else to say? This is very important. Don't try to cut someone off and then try to tell him something, because he will not listen to you. You know, he said, are you finished? Are you done? The guy was saying very bad things to us. No problem. You have to listen. Because if you don't listen, you don't understand. And if you don't understand, there's no point you can solve the problem. Then Rasulullah, he asked him, are you done? You are happy? You finished all what you want to say? He said, yes. He said, are you going to listen to me? He said, no problem, I'll listen to you. The moment Rasulullah talked to him, you know what this man came with? He said, Wallahi, inna hadha al-Quran, indeed this Quran is a word of God. Because Rasulullah was able to get him to listen. And when you get the person to listen, he will understand. And if he understands, he will make the right decision. Then he said, inna hadha al-Quran, this Quran is the highest. There is nothing better than this Quran. يعلم ولا يرى عليه. The Quran is above everything and anything. This Sahraka Muhammad, did Muhammad make magic to you? He did that magic. Listening. Inshallah, I'm concluding right here because I also listen to you, but there is only 2 minutes. I understand that. And the 2 minutes are gone. Then, inshallah, the two things that we share together, inshallah, we will continue this family night. Talk about our 8 elements. The 2 elements are very basic to wrap up. The first element is greet everyone. Those that you know and those that you don't know. And the second element of the success of this harmony. Each other. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us among those who listen to each other. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to enable us and to strengthen this community. Allahumma wa ta'ala ijma' shamana wa wahid kalimatna wa ansurna ya mawlana ala man adana. Ya Allah, bless these beautiful children and bless everyone who works for this beautiful masjid and this community and everyone who works for the sake of Allah. Ya Allah, those who are facing hardship, financial problems, Ya Allah, we ask you as we gather here in your house, and you are the most generous, and we are here, yes, and you are the host. Ya Allah, show our problems, Ya Allah, health problem, financial problem, family problems. Ya Allah, don't let us leave this house of yours, Ya Allah, till you grant us all our needs, Ya Allah, till you forgive our sins, till you grant us Jannah, till you light our heart, till you make us among those who love each other for your sake. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على خاتم المرسلين وآله وصحبه واهتدى بهديهم إلى يوم الدين. آمين 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 وجزاكم الله خيرا.
Just the other day someone mentioned to me that, listen, you know what, with all the, there was this guy, his wife went to renew her The last time she was a female, but on the health card that was reissued, there's no gender distinction. So he wasn't too sure what his wife was, you know? So this is the type of thing we're dealing with today. And to assist us in case we need and we have issues that we'd like to be talking about more and more mental issues, being in our, probably not our community here, but elsewhere. But anyway, we do have a brother here who is a registered therapist, and he's not going to be doing anything with that tonight, but certainly, inshallah, soon, we're hoping to implement the program. And what I'd like to do is to ask Brother Osman to come up here and introduce himself. Where's Brother Osman? Right, yeah, please. Brother Osman, can you come up here, introduce himself, let him know what he's all about, and you have 2 minutes. Time is of the essence. Okay, and then I'll wrap up. And food is there, so it's not going anywhere, and you're not going anywhere until you have some dinner, okay? So just wait.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Can everyone hear me? Okay, so this is extremely important, and I was hoping to get all of your attention. So to do that, I'm not going to stand up here. I want to stand as close as I can get. And I really need the kids to be super quiet. Because if you're super quiet, then everyone can hear. And I think everyone else will benefit. Sorry, my voice is really low. So really people just kind of, I promise I won't take too much time. So, a little background. My name is Usman. I just moved to Toronto. I'm from Alberta. And I'm a registered family therapist. And I think it was Ramadan I came to Sheikh Ashraf and I spoke with him. And I spoke with some of the members of the board, and I figured I wanted to implement some certain programs within the masjid. But before I do any of that, I wanted to ask you guys a really simple question, especially the parents. So parents, if I were to fall and hurt my leg, what would you do? What would you do? If I hurt my leg right now, what would you do? Yes, there's a little brother right there. You're not even a parent, but you're asking this. What would you do? You would help me up. Okay? Is there any doctors here? Any doctors? No physicians? Okay. Well, would someone call 911? If I really hurt my leg, would someone call 911? Yes? So this brother right here, you would help call 911. If I had diabetes and I needed to go to the hospital every week, someone would take me, right? If I had a family member that was sick in the hospital, someone would come and see them, right? If you had someone sick in the hospital. Now let me ask you one simple question. Really, really important. What if I said to you, I'm feeling really sad? What if I said to you, I'm feeling really, really scared and anxious? What would you do? Yes. Be myself. I love that. That's a great answer. But wherever we go to get help. Yeah. Sorry? From your friends, you're right. Yes. From your parents? Exactly, but parents, let me ask you this. Do you know where to get help? If your if your child comes to you and says, Mom and Dad, I really am feeling so sad, I want to die. What would you do? Where would you go? So that's that's an issue. I'm going to share a stat with you. 1 in 5 of you sitting here and in the country, 1 in 5 of you will have a mental health issue in your lifetime. 1 out of every. So mental health is extremely important. You know, adding to your talk just now, and adding to Imam Khattab's journal khutbah today, we talk a lot about the physical health, eating well, having a good diet, exercise. We talk about our spiritual stuff. But what about our mental health? What about the ability to feel happy, to feel good about ourselves? So these are some things that I'm hoping, inshallah, to work with the board with in the new year, to do counseling, to do workshops, if you guys are, inshallah, willing to. And just to add one little thing, inshallah, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is reported that he went through what we could look as depression. Do you know when that was? When he, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, went through that? It was a year of grief. When his wife, Sayyidina Khadija, passed away. When his uncle, Abu Talib, passed away. When a period during his life where there was a gap in revelation. He, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, experienced that. And he got guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But more importantly, as Imam Ashur was saying, that community was there for him. His wife was there for him. So that's something I hope that inshallah we bring harmony to our community. We can help each other out. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, my brothers and sisters, yes, just to wrap up, you know, I listened to our Khatib talked about being committed and go that extra mile, spend that extra second being committed to what we do. And you know, when you think about it, if you think about the runners, they spend years and years and years trying to take 1 second off running the 100 meters, years and years just to do that. This, my brothers and sisters, is what we've been reminded today about being committed and what we've seen our people like Sister Shemaila, who is with her team, and Sheikh Ashraf, Hafiz Asim, and all the other young Hufaz and the other brothers and sisters in here. What I see, we see that they are committed they do because they know it is the right thing to do. They do because they want to give. And my brothers and sisters, if we can all continue to develop, to have that quality in us, that inshallah we can be here just to keep giving. Whatever we receive from us, God knows. But there's a strange thing that happens. The more we give, the more we seem to get. Not because we want it. As Sheikh Ashraf was reminding us, it just seems to come to us. And so again, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless each and every one of the participants here, again, I'm looking at Sister Shemaila because I know from the many years ago when I first met her and she was introduced to me at the masjid. I saw somebody who was really committed, dedicated, no matter what it is. She was here just like everybody else, regardless of the weather, regardless of what happens. They're here to make sure that things happen for the better, for a better community, better individuals, and inshallah, a better world. So with that, and as always, Brother Satru, make sure that we get on the YouTube and the internet and doing what we're doing here. He does a wonderful job. And Brother Zai, I think you and the team in there have done an amazing job from what I've seen. The food is amazing, so you will inshallah enjoy it tonight. Please, please, please stay back, socialize, and eat up all that food there. Jazakallah. Okay. Please, everyone be seated. And for the children 12 and under, you need your passports to go. 12 and under, pizza for you over there, okay? So please get all the children, they line up over there for pizza, and everyone sit down. Children, please be seated, change your plans, please be seated. You'll be served, you're special, more than you thought you were earlier. So, children, please be seated. Children,